when I was speaking that conscious shit, then what you think I'm gonna do?
I'm not talking about what he's speaking about. I'm just talking about pronunciation, like saying like you could listen, like you.
They say the same
words
shit
are
about
clear.
Migos.
Because around No Flocking, he was still pronouncing words like you could hear it clearly. Oh, he's saying this, he's saying that. Now it's a little bit more like gruffled, a little bit more mumbled.
See, but they say the same shit.
And they say it's a South Florida accent, which
man.
you go back and you go, hold on, why was he speaking like this when he was younger? But now you're saying it's a South Florida accent, but he's just being a little bit more like mumbly.
It's the same thing about Migos. They'll call them mumble rappers, but who's the ones on top for the longest? Migos. So they gonna, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like you gotta know it's a game. You feel me? It's chess. You feel me? So if I know I'm putting out certain
actually
things,
just started to listen to Migos.
Really?
Welcome to the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
We'll probably be in our feelings then, thinking that it's all good, and then that'll probably be the sleeper game. But
you know what I want to ask you is what did
If it wasn't at home, I would agree, but it's at home.
All right.
What I wanted to ask you was what did you take out most out of those interviews?
That these players are they're not football players. They're players that play football. You know, that they're kids, trying to play football and really just, live their life like how it should be lived, I mean that's what I took from the interviews. I mean, there's a lot of things I took from it, but that was the one thing kind of overall. The other thing was, damn, these kids really like NBA Youngboy. Who you like as far as rappers?
NBA Youngboy right now.
Youngboy, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't mess with Youngboy though. I can't mess with Youngboy. Come on, man. Who else you like though?
You got Polo G, Rod Wave. I mess with Lil Durk a little bit, and then you got I can say Briscoe.
I also want to know, like, what are you vibing to as far as music is concerned?
Who I listen to?
Yeah.
Little Dirt, NBA Youngboy.
It's the second for NBA Youngboy, by the way. Who you listening to right now as far as music?
NBA Youngboy.
NBA Youngboy. I mean, we heard this like 3-4 times right now. Why NBA Youngboy?
He's the biggest slime.
All right. So obviously NBA Youngboy would be like a concert you would go to if he came to the crib.
Definitely.
Any other rappers?
Raw Wave, he tough. I mess with Uzi real hard. And shout out to my boy Tristo and FOB Poop.
Who you messing with as far as music is concerned?
Youngboy. Yeah, NBA Youngboy.
What is it about NBA Youngboy? Because I've been hearing that like a lot, and I'm not personally a fan, but what is it about him that kind of separates him?
He just stand on business. Like whatever he do, he gonna make sure they know about him. That's what it really is.
Who else do you mess with like that besides NBA?
I rest with a lot of local rappers that like people that I know. They ain't really big out there, but I listen to them.
You want to shout them out?
Who I listen to a lot? I listen to like Zelly, Soldier Reed, 30. That's it.
Okay. So what rappers do you mess with?
Lil Dirt, Youngboy, Rod, Uzi.
Okay. Music are you listening to right now? We've been asking everybody, and NBA's been one of the popular choices. Heard Rod Wave a lot. Who do you mess with like that?
Rod Wave, baby. Album drop on the 12th. You feel me? Tap in. You feel me? Rod Wave for sure. That's all I listen to. Rod Wave.
That's all you listen to?
Rod Wave and a little bit of Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? But Rod Wave, Lil Baby. I listen to the old Youngboy. The Youngboy kind of trash. But you feel me?
I agree.
But the old Youngboy for sure. But really, Rod Wave. I got a whole like 5-hour playlist of just Rod Wave. No cap.
All right. Like, dang. Like, why?
tripping
I don't know.
like that,
I mean, he's all right. And what you were saying earlier in a conversation, maybe they just NBA just kind of tells the story of a certain vibe for them in their lifetime, you know. But for me, yeah, that was the kind of the most crazy thing, and then also the fact that some of them listen to R&B before a game, you know, which makes sense because, like we were saying, you know, sometimes you're so hyped up for a game, you need to kind of calm down and just relax and see, you know, what the vibe will really be. I mean, Javen Simpkins said, you know, he was he listens to Hello, Adele.
Yeah.
You know,
There was another player that said, "Yeah, I listen to Fantasia." I was like,
another one say listen to Compa.
Yeah.
Any other older artists?
When you say old, what you mean?
Like
In the 80s?
that's super old. I'm talking about like 90s, maybe early 2000s.
I listen to. Nah, I ain't gonna say. I got a playlist of old music of like.
What's on the playlist then?
You know, I got Fantasia. You know, I got Adele. I listen to Adele on game day.
You listen to Adele on game day? What song?
Hello. Yeah. Like I be looking so serious, and I be listening to a song you wouldn't expect. I listen to Becky G on game day. I listen to R. Kelly. Free my man R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get canceled out here, you feel me? But I listen to R. Kelly. I listen to a lot of stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? They keep my head calm before the game, so.
I listen to a lot of R&B, especially on game day. I be listening to, because I'm Haitian, I be listening to compa. A lot of y'all don't know what that is, but I be listening to that too to calm my mind. But yeah, that's it, really.
Well, I happen to be Haitian as well, so I know about compa. What artists do you listen to?
What, from compa?
Yeah.
Let me see. I like Vibe a lot. Okay. Harmonique a little bit.
That's a new look.
Yeah. Toajes, Nicholson, Put and a couple other guys I be listening to. You know, just to calm my mind. That's all it is.
Cool. I still mess with Kyrie myself, you know, even though they broke up or they getting back together, whatever it is. But that's interesting that you listen to that type of music to kind of calm you down. Now, is it kind of the opposite effect if you listen to something that's like hyped up, like a rap song, and does that like put you in a wrong frame of mind?
Nah, it's not that, but a lot of times I'm already so hyped up before the game that I just want to come back to my senses and be like, okay, you know, we still got these priorities to take care of and stuff like that. Because I be like, my mind with this game, I'm just in a different zone with this game. And when I get hyped like that, you know, I just
You know, if they kind of, you know, you gotta have a history,
right?
Yeah.
But one artist that I did notice, because NBA Youngboy kept coming up. They never said Kodak Black, which I know Wes would be like, why they don't listen to Kodak Black? But one Florida artist that they listen to a lot, which was surprising, and I've heard his name before, but I ain't never check out his stuff, is Rod Wave. You ever listen to Rod Wave?
Yeah, I listen to Rod Wave, but I like Rod Wave. But Rod Wave is more of a
singer, right?
He's a singer, but he's more. You know, it's like gloomy music.
That's why they kept
saying.
It's
kind of conscious.
Remember they kept saying like, "Oh yeah, I listen to Rod Wave." Yeah, but I ain't emotional though. Remember?
Yeah.
It was like,
I like Rod Wave. I don't get in my feelings, but I like Rod Wave. But he be vibing.
A lot of people who say who listen to Rod Wave, they be like they're emotional or something like that.
Nah, it ain't that. He just be saying some real stuff. Where it hit, you feel me? Where we like, dang, that's real right there. You feel me? That and the way he just put out his music, the way he say his lyrics and stuff, it just hit different. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't emotional. It sound good. You feel me?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
there was like two of them. That was like, I ain't emo or that.
I like the music, but it's more emotional. Like it's more like he's like feeling. He's singing the pain that he endured or he's seen or something like that. So yeah, it's a good thing, but it's always a time and a place for his type of music for me. You know, even though when I listen to everything that he dropped, fire. You know what I'm saying? But again, I just don't want to be in that mood that he be on all the time. So I'm not gonna be on him. As far as NBA Youngboy, when they said NBA Youngboy, even though Kodak Black is the GOAT, I think that yeah, you laughing, but it's the truth. I think that they listen to NBA Youngboy because they football players and they want to be hype. NBA Youngboy is like a newer version of Meek Mills, but he's more hyper. And Kodak Black
Not
is
really.
giving you,
Not really.
How?
You don't think
How
so?
is he a version of Meek? Meek Mill is
It's loud when he's speaking.
He screams on his song. NBA Youngboy, he does a lot what Kodak does. He like raps, then he does harmony, and he just sings with the auto tune shit. I don't really see him doing any Meek Mill type shit.
See,
so I don't think that's a fair comparison.
Nah, so when I say I'm comparing him to,
I see what he's saying with Meek
It's
Mills.
like how loud he is when he be speaking. It's like a different type of tempo compared to Kodak Black.
Yeah,
Kodak
there's
Black
like
is-
more energy behind it.
Exactly.
He has aggressiveness.
Exactly, and if you
Meek Mill just yells on his songs, but he don't. Yeah, he just got aggressiveness.
well, probably but you understand where I'm coming from. But when it comes to what I'm saying is Kodak Black is giving you different type of tempos and this, that, and the other. Even though they do things kind of similar, if you're a football player, most likely you're gonna listen to NBA Youngboy. Most likely you're gonna listen to somebody that's gonna get you hype. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when they had what was that boxer that used to rap?
Roy Jones.
Exactly.
Roy Jones Jr.?
When he had his music, you feel me? And a lot of people still listen to his music to this day for that specific song that he had in regards to like getting you hype. You feel what I'm saying? And he's not even a rapper like that. You feel what I'm saying? He raps, but he's not one of these individuals like a Tupac, a Drake, or a Lil Wayne or something like that. But he still made something that till this day people still use to actually get hype. So again, different tempo for a different individual. And then also you had the individuals that speak. I'm listening to R&B. Yeah, you listen to R&B, like you said, Marcus. Sometimes you've been so hyped to play the game. Sometimes you need a different tempo to calm you down. You feel me? So it's like when you on boxing, you need to be calm, because if you're not really focused on the match, meaning you're angry or you're thinking about other things other than the match, most likely you're gonna lose. Same thing when these people or these players actually listen to the R&B to actually calm themselves. You feel me? Because sometimes you're so focused on being aggressive and hype to because of course you're playing a game and you want to win a game, but sometimes you just want to calm yourself down, and that'll put you in the best position to actually do the stuff that you need to do, because you're actually thinking before you're actually moving. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. Rod Wave was definitely. I mean, I like Rod Wave, but I was just surprised that he came up so much. And what was the other one? The other one I heard a lot was G Herbo.
Oh yeah, surprisingly.
Yeah,
because G Herbo's already kind of old, like for this generation.
I don't even listen to G Herbo.
I like G Herbo.
Me either. I don't listen to him, but I do like him because he kind of goes deep. He talks about just like more like deep stuff, but he's always off beat to me.
That's why I probably want
you listen to it. He's usually off beat. Listen to him. Next time you listen to him, why you gonna be like, damn, why is he off beat?
Look, man.
He's almost like a new age, like a Chicago E40 type. You know what I mean?
But that's the shit that I don't understand, because you talking about people that listen to stuff that's deep. Kodak talk about stuff that's deep, even though sometimes he sing about it. You just forget to sing and just pay attention to what he's saying. And then you have individuals like Coley that talk about stuff, Coley P or Coleon, people like him that talk about stuff that's deep, and you have people that's not even on him. So again, G Herbo, I'm not on him. I know about Rod Wave, but it got to be a certain mood to actually listen to his music. But I understand them listening to NBA Youngboy, a little bit, because I mean, it's like entering the fight. You wanna be motivated for that fight, and certain rappers could give you that, regardless of whatever they rap, if it's a hit or even if it's not a hit.
Yeah. What you thought?
I mean, based off what Wes said, I would say, because I'm not into NBA Youngboy like that. Like I've been giving him many, like when he first came out, I hear about all these kids listening to him. So I listen to it. I'm like, I don't understand it, and and then another album comes out, and I'm like, listen to it. I was like, I still don't understand it. I don't like it, but the kids like it. So but like the last album he put out, and then this newer album, I kind of see what they're saying. I think he's more diverse than you think. because he does have those aggressive songs that if you want to get hyped, but he also has like songs where he's just singing about like painful shit that he went through. Just it's some deep shit. Only problem is you could barely understand what he's saying. But with Kodak, you can't barely understand what he's saying now too. Like if you listen to his earlier stuff, Kodak's earlier stuff, he was actually pronouncing words. Now he's more into like what people call mumble rap. He's more mumbling his words.
But he did that for
now.
a reason. He did that for a reason. He actually even had an interview about that. His brother had an interview about that. As far as when they thought that he was gonna blow, they thought something else was gonna blow. This real shit that's speaking on how you speaking, but then the stuff that blew was the no flocking, and sometimes it's not what is the best to put out, is what is the best to get you paid.
So like Jay-Z says, I dumbed down my lyrics to double my dollars. And they criticize, yet they all say holla.
And exactly, and that's the same thing that his brother said in the interview. He said Kodak Black had to dumb down his music, you feel me, to actually for individuals to actually listen to his shit. You feel me? And hey, if I'm rapping this conscious shit, on this conscious rap and this, that, and the other, and it ain't paying no bills, but then I dumb my shit down, but it got me putting food on my table and I'm holding shit down the way that I wanted it to be when I was speaking that conscious shit, then what you think I'm going to do?
I'm not talking about what he's speaking about. I'm just talking about pronunciation, like saying, like, you could listen, like,
they said the same
words
shit
are
about
clear.
Migos.
Because around no flocking, he was still pronouncing words, like, you could hear it clearly. Oh, he's saying this, he's saying that. Now it's a little bit more like gruffled, a little bit more mumbled.
See, but they say the same shit.
And they say it's a South Florida accent, which
man.
You go back and you go, hold on, why was he speaking like this when he was younger? But now you're saying it's a South Florida accent, but he's just being a little bit more like mumbly.
It's the same thing about Migos. They'll call them mumble rappers, but who's the ones on top for the longest? Migos. So they gonna, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you gotta know it's a game. You feel me? It's chess. You feel me? So if I know I'm putting out certain
actually
things,
just started to listen to Migos.
Really?
That's crazy, right?
What's going on over here in this world, man? Breaking
Like
news on the
I
MarcWes Sport
just
Podcast.
started listening to it because to me it was like, this is like the top of the top when it comes to mumble rap, and I don't want to be associating myself with this. You know what I'm saying?
You listened to it and you was like,
but then I
this shit
listened
sound
to
hard.
it. I started listening to it like really closely, and I was like,
This is
okay,
so hard.
okay, these dudes is flowing. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing that the problem is people want people to rap like people from New York. No,
That's not even true though, because I can hear everything Gucci Mane is saying, everything. You know, like there's nothing where I don't like. I'm like, what the hell are you saying?
You probably need
but
to go
it's
listen
still
to some of his
considered like
mixtapes.
mumble rap. But I can hear everything he's saying. But Migos, it takes me a while to like figure out.
See,
like,
but my whole thing is
like him and like Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan, these guys. They
What is
all to me
mumble
they
rap?
sound the same to me.
I don't see, because my whole thing is somebody else gonna say it's mumble rap, but you don't know it may be from where they from. That's how they pronunciate certain things. Again, at the end of the day, I feel like the people that call it mumble rappers are the haters. Y'all used to get praised for how you rap, and now people are praising these people for how they rap, and you just in your feelings. So
I
your
just
ass
can't
wanna
hear.
run your twat.
I can't. I want to hear it. I want to hear what you're saying.
See, but again, like you said when I really paid attention, you're like, oh.
But why I gotta really pay attention to your music? Some shit I could just hear one time and I can hear
Sometimes
it.
you gotta really pay attention.
Sometimes you gotta really pay attention. Why you gotta be lazy about everything all the time? Sometimes you gotta pay attention.
I ain't got time,
You feel
man.
me?
I just trying to listen to the song and just vibe,
Nah,
man.
man, because once you really know what they said, then you really gonna be vibing, and you don't really even need to pay attention no more like that, because I already know what they saying, and the sound hard, and the beat hard, the tempo hard, everything hard. So again, at the end of the day, like again, going back to these individuals talking about the people that they actually listen to when y'all was interviewing them. Cool, it's all good, but still, I really truly feel Kodak is the GOAT. Why? Because he's given of this generation. Why? Because he give you different tempos. When I listen to Lil Baby, it's the same thing. The songs sound hard, but it's the same thing. When I listen to Drake, it's the same thing. It's hard, and it's not even this generation. It's hard, but it's the same thing. It's the same tempo. When I listen to certain people, it's the same tempo. Kodak gonna give you different avenues of him. Some people not gonna like it, but if the people that don't like it, you need to go back to what Marcus said. I really paid attention to what he was saying, and then I'm like, oh, now I really feel this song. But again, all it takes is what Chris said too. Sometimes you gotta pay attention. So your ass over here saying I ain't like the Kodak Black album, but listen to it.
I did listen to it, and it sucks. Right? Because one of my favorite albums of the past 5 years is "Dying to Live" from Kodak Black. But that bullshit he put out, that fucking back.
Don't listen to me, man. Don't listen
back
to
for
him,
everything.
Man. You feel me?
It's not really rap. It's an amalgamation of rap.
I ain't let him listen to it when your ass was on when we was vibing. You feel me? I'm vibe.
I'm more on Chris' side with this. Like I didn't really. It's good. It's a good album. I liked it.
Don't listen to him. Both of them is crazy right now. You feel me?
It's good, but like, when's the last time I listened to a Kodak Black song?
Because
from that album,
Super Gremlin. But
that's
the song that's on there.
But that's what. See, this is what I think happened, right? I think that's a throwback album. He put out Super Glimmer. Remember, that was on a compilation album where he has his artists on, right? But that was the only song that became a hit. And what I think happened was either him or the record executives or the people around him said, yo, this shit is a hit. You need to put out an album out now because this shit is a hit.
Nah,
and then he just do it. He just did a throwback album, just like, oh, he just put some shit together, and it's all, it's I'm not gonna say it's garbage, even though I said that already, but it's
Smackers is hard. Purple Stamp is hard. Midas Touch is hard.
No, it's not.
Usain Boo is hard.
Usain Boo is hard.
Usain Boo is
hard. I'll give you that. The first 4 songs were hard, and then there
Purple
was like,
Stamp ain't hard.
No, it's not.
It's not memorable.
It's not.
I don't know who it is.
When we go outside to pull up a little bit again, y'all gonna be like, okay, no problem. Y'all, I like, cause I don't know what the hell these guys are talking about, yak, man. You feel me?
Right, let's get on to the next topic. We got any more sports, football?